What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna be talking about something real important and something that deals with reality.
Oh, goody. You know it's going to be such a great video when he starts talking about reality, because Julius Cole knows what's best for you. And this message is totally going to remain on the interwebs forever, until the end of time as an example of what you should do in reality. And he's not going to remove it the following day because he realized that the entire video was retarded.
Now, the problem with people who disagree with you, or you know, it's like people who hate on you or disagree with you are personality changers. They try to change your personality, how you act towards others, how you act towards them.
See, Julius, there's kind of a difference between people who disagree with you and people who hate you. See, people who disagree with you disagree with what you're doing. People who hate you. They have they show extreme hostility towards you. You know? So, I got the Wikipedia definition of hater out, and this is the internet version of a hater, not what a real hater is, but the internet one. And I'm going to read it to you, and I'll have it up on the screen. And you tell me if we sound like haters to you. Hater is a derogatory term used to describe people who are derogatory towards people. Haters behave as such not out of jealousy, note that please, but out of the need to reduce the target of hatred's standing. So, slowly pick away at them, make them feel less superior, stuff like that. The term is often used as an abusive ad hominem attack to dismiss any negative criticism. How many comments do I get on my videos saying that I'm a hater simply for criticizing Julius Cole? It also often commits the fallacy of begging the question as it exempts the abusive use of the word hater from being considered hateful by assuming it's reasonable and the criticism made by the supposed hater is not. Now, let's read this line. Haters are identified as people who offer solely negative criticism to others without justification. No reasoning behind their hatred. You understand what that means, Julius? See, we are justified when we, disagree with you. Because you've done shit that obviously gives us a reason to disagree with you. I'm not going to fucking agree with you with your stuff, and I'm not going to be a fence sitter. I'm going to disagree with you because of the stuff that you have done. I.e., bashing Eric Castle after your account was banned. Alright?
You could be the world's nicest person and be nice to everybody, and everything bring you down and make you the nobody, try to put you out, try to make you unwanted, like invisible, like you're not there when you really are there.
Well, golly gee, aren't you trying to do that to the people who disagree with you? Saying, spreading lies, basically, saying that the people who disagree with you are ignorant, jealous, haters, cyberbullies with low self-esteem who need Jesus. You're not trying to make those people invisible or not wanted or anything like that. You're simply just saying those things because you want to say them. Seriously? So, you know, we can't, we can't make you go invisible, make you seem as if you never happened, but you can make us go away, just like that. Because in Julius Cole land, that shit works. I can do it, but they can't. Are you fucking serious?
People are personality changers. Like, people who hate on you or disagree with you are personality changers. They're gonna try to change how you act. They're gonna try to say mean things about you to change how your reaction is. It's like a lot of things they try to do to try to get to you. You know, and this is reality. I'm just making a point. I'm not talking about anybody. I'm just saying it's just
Oh, no, no, no. You aren't talking about anybody in particular. You're just saying these things for the hell of it. You know, it's not like you got previous videos of you having to make up bullshit excuses, as to why people disagree with you when it's blatantly right in your fucking face. It's not like you're doing that. You know, you're just throwing it out there for the hell of it. And I apologize for the beeping you're going to hear, because I was plunking my webcam while I was recording it. As for the video itself, that's his, you know, his whatever he uses to record fucking up on him.
Try to change how you act. You could be the world's meanest person, but people are going to try to do everything they can to make you nice. But if you're the world's nicest person, people are going to do things, ignore you, and be mean, and put you down, and just ignore you. You know, just be mean.
Let me predict where this is going. Julius is going to stick himself in that category where he's the super do-gooder with the, you know, with the halo on his head and the fucking wings on the back, and everybody else who disagrees with him is going to be thrown into that category, you know, the fucking devil with the horns, and the pitchfork, and the flames in the background, and shit like that. I'm just going to predict that. Let's watch.
Don't just act mean towards you and do stupid stuff to try to bring you down. You know, a lot of people have been brought down in their life, and a lot of people have been changed from mean to nice.
You literally said a few seconds ago that basically a bitch can't turn back into a good person, but a good person can turn into a bitch. And now you're switching it to, there have been bad people or mean people who have gone back to being good.
I'm a nice person. I'm not mean. I love to play. I love to associate with people. And, you know, talk with people. If somebody's feeling sad, I'm gonna help them.
Because you sure were contributing when you decided to tell a bunch of admins that they should go die of cancer, like the person who just died of cancer in their company. You know, this wasn't just, you know, some guy who worked there. This was their fucking CEO, I guess you would say. And you're going to say that, oh, I'm such a nice person, and you had the fucking nerve. You couldn't even say it. You couldn't even say it on camera. Instead, you went into a game and you said it. And you know what I find ironic about that? While you're bashing the admins, you are playing one of their games, basically. Do you know how much of a dick move that is? And then when you decide to post an apology video, which I don't think he actually apologized for what he did. I didn't watch it. I'm sure he just said, oh, I missed Eric Castle. He decided to even remove that. Go the extra step and make it seem as if it never happened. So you're such a fucking nice person. And you know, why is it that I am somehow worse than Julius Cole? You know, whenever you bring this up to a Julius Cole fan, they're either fucking silent or they say, oh, I don't care. So, how is it that I am any worse than Julius Cole? You know, I'm probably actually better than fucking Julius Cole. You know, because when did I ever say that somebody needs to go die of cancer? And before you start bringing up the, you know, the excuse of the grandma video and Gerald as and all that, Julius Cole is going to bring up, which I think is directed towards me, but I don't know. And I'll reply to that argument later on.
Talk to them, you know, but if you irritate me, then I'm not a nice person at all. But, you know, all of us have feelings, and you gotta learn how to cope with it and control it. I'm the type of guy that if you say something to me, I snap out and get mad without talking about it. But I learn ways and I cope with ways to and how to act when I talk to somebody else, even if I'm going through something.
As I just stated, do you call doing what you, or saying what you said towards the Roblox admins coping with a problem? Because let's keep in mind, when you made the video, it was directed at the Roblox admins, basically, and your fans, and it was basically saying, oh, I did nothing wrong, blah, blah, blah. And then in order to cope with the fact that your account was banned, you say something like that, and then later end it off with LOL. You know, see, how is that funny again? How is that funny? Because he's gonna, I don't know if he already said it or not, but he said, you know, it's okay to criticize people if you're joking. So it's okay to tell, you know, admins to go die, as long as you stick LOL on the end. Because that's Julius Cole logic right there. So, is that your way of coping with your account getting banned? Because what you're saying in this video doesn't match up what you've done in the past. And don't give me that crap like, oh, I've changed. No, you're still doing the same shit. You're still bringing up the old same argument. You haven't changed a bit.
But yeah, haters and disagreeing people are the ones who are personality changers. That's their problem. That's their issue. Their personal issue. And their personal issues can result in them taking it out on you, and they taking it out on you, something that went on bad in their life, like a family member just died, or you know, something is like a personal issue.
And this was the part I was talking about. Basically, he said, you know, these people, these personality changers, will try and make you feel bad when you lose a family member. So I think that was directed towards me, or just directed towards anybody. But I'm going to reply to that. And I'm going to talk about the argument of the grandma video again, as if I haven't talked about this enough. The comment that I posted on there, I forget what it was, I believe it was, disliked just for what you do on Roblox, and then I went on, this is just a ploy for views. So obviously, Julius Cole just saw the first part, couldn't cope with it, and then later left this comment. Fuck you, Ghost Productions. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Heartless ass white trash motherfucker. You are not getting any attention from him. He posts his videos on YouTube because he don't give a fuck about you guys. Bitch, no respect over the internet. And the thing I love about that comment is, there's no respect in it. Yes, there is no respect, and you just proved there's no respect on the internet. Secondly, you're all fucking anti-racism and anti-cyberbullying, and then you forget about this? You know, is it only racist when people say the N-word towards you? And if you call somebody a white trash motherfucker, that doesn't mean anything, you know? And for cyberbullying, he's gonna be going around, talking about, oh, I'm a cyberbullying, or I'm an anti-cyberbullying activist, even though I want cyberbullying. And then you look at his past, and you got a comment like this over a comment that I see was pretty justified, because, see, the first video that he posted, his grandmother was, I guess, she was breathing, and she wasn't in the coma yet. I don't honestly remember the video, because he lost his Gerald Valdez account, so I didn't remember which channel he had the original video on, but anyway, he was just sitting there holding her hand for 2 minutes. Now, I'm okay if you just, you film her with her permission, crap like that, and then you keep it to yourself. Why does that need to be up on the internet? What would that accomplish if you put it up on the internet? People would feel, they would, they would support you, and they would see all these mean criticisms because of what you did on Roblox, and then you see the kid who's holding his grandmother's hand for 2 minutes, and then you put 2 and 2 together. He's like, this kid is so good. He's obviously being bullied. He hasn't done anything wrong. And it's just, it's amazing how they took this. Like, this is always being used as an excuse against me. Saying, oh, you're just so fucking heartless for saying such a comment. You're so heartless. And then you go on to look at Julius Cole, and the only backlash I see is from the people who already disagree with him. The fans don't even give a shit that he said that, nor do they even know that he said that. My videos where I've talked about that are still up. Julius Cole's videos where he's talked about it aren't there anymore. I don't remove my videos. So where's this giant backlash against Julius Cole for what he said? you know, is there a big difference between a grandma and a CEO now? Anyway, and then he decided, I believe, 2013, he released another video on his Geraldez TV account. Basically, she was in a coma for 41 seconds. Or no, she wasn't. She wasn't in a coma for 41 seconds. He just filmed her in a coma for 41 seconds and attempted to talk to her. Now, I honestly doubt that he got permission to do that. Just knowing his, you know, his attitude when it comes to getting permission for things. Just look at Roblox. And it obviously just looked like a play for views. Okay, see, alright, would you do this in real life? Because I'm just going to talk about this for a little bit. Would you do this in real life? Your grandmother's in the hospital. You're going to bring your camera, you're going to go to the hospital, you're going to film her while she's in the coma with her mouth open, basically, and you're going to attempt to talk to her for 40 seconds and then put it on YouTube. And that's not just weird, you know, everybody does this. Everybody just walks into a hospital and films their grandmother in a coma and sticks it on YouTube just for the hell of it. Not because they want supporters or anything. And then he brings up the excuse, you know, oh, I loved my grandmother. Oh, I'm sure you did. But if you really loved her, you wouldn't plaster her fucking face all over your YouTube channel simply to get views and supporters.
They're gonna try to take it out on you when you don't have nothing to do with it. So yeah, they are personality changers. That goes for everybody. People who disagree with you or people who hate on you for no reason. You know, maybe they not that way. Maybe you have something they don't have.
I literally just explained this a few clips back on the definition of what a real internet hater is, which is basically a personality changer to Julius Cole, because if you type in personality changer on or on Google, you get personality change, but under changer, there's nothing there. So let's stick with hater, because you love to use that word so much. Haters are not jealous of the people that they hate. They solely hate somebody without justification to make them, you know, to beat them down, make them feel, you know, less superior towards you. Not, you know, get something that you have. Hating without justification and trying to, you know, break somebody down. Not trying to make you feel bad simply because you have something. That's jealousy. Jealousy and hater don't go together.
Maybe they don't act like you act. Like you're always happy. Why they always sad? Like you saw SpongeBob. SpongeBob is always happy, and Squidward is always miserable, sad. But SpongeBob try to make him happy, but Squidward be mean to him and try to bring him down, which he does. You see what I'm saying?
So let me get this straight. You're going to use SpongeBob as an example of how these personality changers act. Hey, newsflash. SpongeBob is a fictional show. You can choose, or the people who write the script can choose what happens in there. You know, in real life, you can't write a script and tell people what to do. That's not how it works. Alright? So, they have wrote into the script, Squidward cannot be happy at any time, and then write SpongeBob must be happy at all times, and you can't change that shit. So, of course, you know, that's not going to be a good example, because it's fictional, it's not real. You know, it's not accurate. You know, because getting your examples from a show about a sponge who lives under the sea in a pineapple next to a squid, a squid that lives in a giant rock head, and that squid lives next to a rock with a starfish underneath of it. With a squirrel that is underwater that has to wear basically a fish tank on her head in order to breathe under there. Are you fucking serious? That is the worst example I've ever heard. SpongeBob. You're gonna use SpongeBob as an example. Yeah. Okay.
So it's not cool. So if you see somebody been brought down, go talk to somebody, talk with them, help them. Thanks for watching. I'm Julius. Bye.
So, I started filming yesterday, I ran out of time, and then I started filming today. Now, after I started filming on the first day, I went back to the video, and literally 20 fucking minutes later, I am not exaggerating this, after I had posted a comment saying, SpongeBob is a fictional character, there's a difference between him and real life, that video was removed. And just like his other two ones that he previously removed, where he wore the green shirt and basically he went from, don't bully people, crap like that, the same old spiel. And then he did his little fucking dance like that towards the camera within a matter of 20 minutes and deleted both about 40 minutes later. So, he can't even make up his fucking mind. Because, see, every time he records a video, he doesn't look over it. He's like, okay, I'm done recording this video. Throw it off onto the internet. If they criticize me, I'll just post another video saying that they're being cyberbullies. And then when I get enough, I'll just turn around and say I want more negative attention, and then I will go back to saying I'm being cyberbullied.